NBA.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Jazz. For the Dallas Mavericks, earning home court advantage in the first round, and they can use it against a difficult 5 seed. Should be a closely contested series with emotions riding high. Jazz, Mavs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a DA.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story. And we thank you for giving it to us. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, on the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4 with Wood at the 5. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Take a look at the Mavericks. And, Greg, they must be feeling the pressure of this winner-take-all matchup.
Yeah, I mean, they've only got one shot at this. There's not going to be anything secret about their game plan. They've just got to play to their strengths.
A shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Doncic against Conley. To the inside, Markkanen. That one goes. Count it.
The assist.
Markkanen's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Utah. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. No good on the 3.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Ball's not loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Dallas ball.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Markkanen. Rocket 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Dallas, no good that time either. Dinwiddie against Conley. And the pass to Markkanen. Back to Conley. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
This is it to Clarkson. Takes the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Basket good.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley finds Vanderbilt. Jazz passing it around. Conley against Doncic. Clarkson for 3. Goes back up. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Dinwiddie.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Kemba Walker is checked in for Hardaway. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Jazz leading by 4. A floater, and it's Beasley laying it in.
How about the delicate floater by Malik Beasley? Such a tough shot to get a piece of.
Doncic passes to Green. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beasley outside. Pass to Sexton.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Beasley.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Left side, Sexton. Again, the Jazz score.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision-making.
Walker the pass to Doncic. Over Beasley. They get it back. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
They scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Horton Tucker. There's the dish to Beasley. The pass to Horton Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 4. Walker in the post. Defended by Sexton. Second chance shot. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the right wing. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. Head shot off. Walker with some nice D. .20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He dishes it to Powell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton for 3. No good. Shot missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. To get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Sexton is out there with Conley. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Wood with the bucket.
And operating there in deep. Wood makes a nice adjustment there to get his shot.
Now here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. throw's coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Wood.
Sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
And Sexton drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4. And Walker kicks to Hardaway. Back to Walker. And they call an illegal screen.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Jazz leading by 4. Conley the pass to Sexton. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Outside, Walker. Offline with his 3. The Jazz shooting about 42% so far. Clarkson gets to Conley. And here's Sexton. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Walker the pass to Dinwiddie. And here is Hardaway. Good trying to free himself up. Hardaway, no good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clarkson goes in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Markkanen. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. To stop the run. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Outside, Sexton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside, Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, how about the shiftiness of Kemba Walker? Defenders struggle to keep up. That's why you see him get the contact call.
This is his first free throw of the game. Beasley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And so Walker nails both of them. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Conley the pass to Beasley. Back to Conley. Passes it to Beasley. And the basket is good.
And they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Walker. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Jazz. Horton Tucker comes in for Sexton.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
On the high post. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Dinwiddie outside. Green deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes.
Dinwiddie outside. McGee trying to break free. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Dinwiddie. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Back to Conley. 1:27 left in the first half. Pass to Horton Tucker. Dishes to Beasley. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Beasley. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good from Beasley.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Dinwiddie up top. Over by Conley. And it's McGee with the jam.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beasley with it. He's got 6 near the 3-point line. It's a limit. Another miss by Utah.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Green kicks to Doncic. Over Conley. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Well, those second chance points are huge.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the...
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the game.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Out front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Outside, Markkanen. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Team
The
foul.
Mavericks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Spencer Dinwiddie. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. So it's Utah now. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Fader on the way. Vanderbilt misses. Mavericks leading by 3. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Outside Hardaway. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Wood kicks to Finney Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Makes it off the glass.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They hit a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Hardaway with a wide open look. He drains the quick shot. And now a 3-point Maverick lead. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Clarkson on the wing. Conley the pass to Markkanen. Utah moving it around. Here's Vanderbilt.
Mavericks foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for the Jazz, Jared Vanderbilt.
First free throw is good. On the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Dinwiddie. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Clarkson. Green dishes to McGee. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. McGee's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. Clarkson against Green. Here's Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Down low. McGee fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Beasley. Jazz trail by 6. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. He kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Locked up there for Powell, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Markkanen. Vanderbilt finds Clarkson. Over Green, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been kept back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Sexton against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Now here is Hardaway. Second chance effort, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And with that, the Maverick lead is kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Conley. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. Markkanen against Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on Wood.
I'll tell you, good physical play from Markkanen right there. Puts the defense in a bad position and gets the whistle.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Here's Dinwiddie. It's tipped.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And here's Conley outside.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Locked up there for Powell.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
The feed to Markkanen from 17 feet out. Good, nothing but net. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
I want to see Markkanen become more aggressive in these instances. Be ready to fire as soon as you make the catch.
Dinwiddie outside. Puts it up from 12. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Markkanen, and again it's Utah.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Vanderbilt's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Devin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Boy, there is an artistry.
Back to Sexton. With the floater. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. to Doncic. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
This is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Doncic against Sexton. Shoots over Doncic. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Over to the left wing. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight. Jazz trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Sexton.
2 minutes.
Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Steps back and fires. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavericks. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. The drive by Clarkson. Passes to Vanderbilt. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Mavericks leading by 13.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Luka Doncic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardaway. Into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Fires from 14. Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Doncic outside. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.